Joining me now is CTV News political commentator and former director of communications for Prime Minister Paul Martin. Scott Reid is joining us now. Good morning, Scott. Good to see you.
Morning, Lauren.
So what are your key takeaways from that press conference?
Well, in question and answer, you heard Minister Nan say it as plainly as possible that Canada stands with you, she said to the people of Greenland, to the leaders from Greenland and Denmark. And, it didn't take long before our own Abigail Bigman put the question, like, where does the United States fit into all of this? Are you still in a world where they are pushing to take over your territory? And that's the backdrop for all of this. Donald Trump's aggressions, his insistence that he was going to settle for nothing less than full acquisition of Greenland. And now he appears to have wholly reversed and backed off of that. They're having talks. He calls it the concept of a deal. We heard the Danish foreign minister there describe it as a long process that has no predictable outcome. So it's the United States aggression that in many ways has led to the focus on this moment.
Talk to me about the importance of the security and defense ties that Anand mentioned.
They are important. They're important for offensive and defensive reasons. And what I mean by that is, we had planned, Canada had planned 2 years ago to open this consulate. So it wasn't in response to Donald Trump's aggressions, although that obviously puts a new urgency and political spotlight on things. But the reason we had done that, what I call the offensive reasons, is that we have collective interest with respect to the Arctic defense against the incursions of the Chinese and the Russians. But then we have defensive reasons as well in terms of making certain that we protect rare earth minerals that are coveted and other resources across the Arctic, our Arctic and other Arctic nations. And so in that sense, Greenland may be a small country. It is not a hunk of ice that was so derisively referred to by Donald Trump, but we have collective, shared, combined interests with respect to resources, economic development, and making certain that the integrity and sovereignty of Arctic nations is respected.
What do you make of Anand's trip overall?
Well, it's not by accident. I mean, you could have made this low key. They did not make this low key. Mary Simon went Governor General with a delegation of some 70 Inuit Canadians. We saw Minister Nan there, as you say. So we're giving this high-level treatment. It is in the context of Donald Trump's aggression. And, the decision isn't so much, are we seeking to provoke Donald Trump, as some have wondered, but would we back off of our plan to open up this consulate in the context of Trump's aggressions out of fear of Trump? And, this is a declarative move to say not only are we opening the consulate, but we're providing this kind of high-level delegation. We're interrupting a Saturday morning to provide live coverage of it. The Governor General is there, the technical head of state. So it is an expression of active sovereign interest. It is an example, as the Danish foreign minister said, of middle powers coming together, as the Prime Minister indicated he foresees in his Davos speech, coming together, working together in common interest. And really, oftentimes, what we're saying is in common interest to curb the expansionist aggression of the United States, China, Russia, and others.
All right, Scott, thank you for breaking that down for us. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
That is CTV News political commentator Scott Reid.